What's going on, guys? So I'm here with Brown.
What's up?
Um, Basically, I wanted to talk about Star Citizen because we have a lot of questions
Oh
about the
god.
game, the development, everything goes with it. My first question is, why does it cost $42 million to develop a game?
It's ridiculous. I mean, come on. Like seriously? I don't think Rockstar spends $42 million to build a Grand Theft Auto or a new sequel to a Grand Theft Auto.
Right, right. I mean, I want to know. Basically, my questions is why does it cost so much to get a ship, and what makes it so special? Why would I want to pay that amount of money,
I mean,
for a
you're
ship?
ranging from $60,000 to $15,000. I mean, that's a big deal when it comes to the game itself. I mean, you should be only be able to buy the game, and the ship should come for free. I mean, come on, it's a video game. I want
Exactly.
somebody to convince me that hey, you should buy it because of this, because of this. But right now, I'm not gonna pay $15,000 for all the ships in the game.
Yep. So I guess the question to follow would be, what happens to the ship when it's destroyed? I mean, of course, you pay money for it. Does it respawn? Do you get to, continue with it? I mean, that's something I would like to know.
Yeah, someone
Um,
should commonly ask that question because if it gets destroyed and you have to spend $10,000, if all your ships get destroyed again, that's gonna be a problem.
It's yeah, it's a lot of money to be spending on a video game. I mean, I I don't even know if I would spend that much money with a supercomputer to play any game at 1,000 FPS. I really, there ain't no way. Um, so I mean, okay, I'm looking at the website here, and I've got, the donation, I guess you can call it, or whatever. The game is at 30%, 37% progress. Okay, how long has the game been in development? I want to know that too, because there's so much out there about the game. I mean, people are just throwing around things, but I want solid answers. If anybody can point me in the right direction, that'd be awesome. So I'm looking, they have daily, people donating daily. Let's see, the 31st to the 1st, people donated $66,000. Can you believe that?
That's
So,
definitely a lot of money. I mean, people are just eating this up right now, but
I mean,
honestly,
the
I
game looks awesome.
we need to be convinced. I mean, yes, the game looks awesome, but come on, it's a game. You should get it all for free, or if
Yeah,
not, at least 3 ships for free, or at least one, including the game itself.
yeah,
Because right now you have to buy it individually.
yeah. It's, I want to, I can see that there's all different kinds of things, like class systems. Um, I want to know what is it going to be like for me as somebody that's not pledged, that's going to buy the game once it's in full release, what seems like it'll be 2 years, 3 years from now. What it's going to be like for me. Is it going to be one of those situations to where I will have to pay my hard-earned money to buy ships in the game, and do I start out with a crappy ship and I just have to pay my own cash for, another game or for another ship? I'm sorry. I mean, how does that work? I mean, or is it like a free game? You can buy subscriptions, get, rank up faster, build faster, so forth and so on. I mean, the game looks awesome. I mean, I'm just I'm just concerned that the game's not, going to be properly dealt with, because what people don't realize is that the developers can stop at any time.
Absolutely. I
They
mean,
can stop updating it. They can stop developing it right now if they wanted to. So I mean,
uh,
it's scary. I want to know a little bit more. Is it trustworthy? Because if I want to put some money into it, because I would if it's worthy, um, and that goes along with any games.
right.
You have that risk. One of the greatest.
5,000, 10,000,
Right.
15,000, and
Who?
the $15,000 one has no more pledges. And last time I looked on that website, there were 25 pledges left to buy it. So tell me, who's
Oh
buying
man,
this $15,000 pack to play this game? Because I would
that
really
is a good
like to
question.
know.
That is a good question. I want to ask them, you know, if they can give me a job.
Right? Exactly.
You
I mean, there's
know,
a mouse pad on here that's $80.
I will, wipe their butt for them while they're playing this game if
I
they
wouldn't
would
go
pay
that
me.
far, but if
I
the
mean, I
pay's
will
that
serve them
good,
drinks as they're playing this game. I would serve them drinks if they would pay me the money they spend on the game daily.
and here's the thing, it's not just the ships, because I'm looking right now, it's the upgrades to your ships as well.
Really?
You have to pay, the cheapest one is $10, the highest one is $30 for an upgrade.
Wow. Wow.
There's different upgrades. There's oh, it's
I,
just, and of
I mean,
course they
I
gotta
hate.
have their store where it says
Yeah.
Star Citizen and buy your jacket and your hoodie. And right now they have 2 slots left for large and extra large, but everything else is gone. Zero remaining on small, medium, 2XL, 3XL, 4XL.
That is crazy. I mean, it just, I hate saying hardworking people, you know, good gamers, just ordinary people, and they buy a game and then they start getting ripped off by having to buy DLCs for it. And then, right as the game is released, there's a DLC. Or, and then they have 50 other DLCs behind it and you have to pay for it. Now, there's games out there, there's companies out there, developers out there that are nice and they do things for the players, which is cool. And I can understand, if they put out, you know, a DLC once every blue moon and I pay $10 for it. That to me ain't a big deal. But when I have to pay 15, 20, even $30 a pop, depending on the game, that's crazy to me. And I already spent 60
You're
for
actually
most
paying
games.
more. I want to stop you there because it is, as it as it seems, no one read into this. It is an MMO, and it does cost
Right.
$10 a month uh,
To play. So it's like
to
a
play.
World of Warcraft.
Yep, 1 month
Um,
access is $10. 1 year access is $120.
wow.
Uh,
Why would people? My question is now is why would people let developers take advantage of them like that?
I mean
Let gaming
that's too
companies.
far when it comes to they have to, pay for the ships and everything in the game itself, and now they have to do a monthly subscription. Come on.
It's way too much in my opinion. I mean, it's just it's crazy to see because I'm you know fairly new to when it comes to gaming in a large amount. Growing up, I gamed a little bit, and I remember, PlayStation. I remember Nintendo 64. The earlier Nintendos, and those were awesome. Growing up playing those, and then PS2 comes out, and the only game I'd ever play is, you know, GTA 3. That was it.
Right.
That game was my game. That was my home. And then, 360 comes out. You know, and it's like whoa, this is awesome. Graphics look good. And then all of a sudden I'm having to pay extra. Not only am I paying $60 for the games, I'm paying, $15 for, an extension.
I mean, commonly we could be wrong. It could be when it comes out, this is only your starter ship, or if you
Right.
want a good ship, it's pay to basically have a good ship. or have them all if you want. But it commonly just looks like you have to buy the game separately priced. You have to get the ship separately priced, and you have to pay of course the monthly subscription to the MMO.
Right.
So
I
I
mean,
mean, we could be wrong, but it like it.
I hope we're wrong because the game, I've seen some footage. If
Oh, it's
anybody's
outstanding.
interested
It's
in
outstanding.
looking up any footage, Last Stand Gamer does a really good preview of a ship. If you want to see what the game looks like and physics and things. But the game's looks great. Um, I just hope they offer a better gaming base for everybody. Because if I'm gonna have to spend $300 on this game, I'm not even gonna look at it.
Exactly. I mean,
You know,
I'm a big Wing Commander fan, and if this is really what Wing Commander, is all about, and if it's going to be a great game, then granted, I will spend, of course, $150. But any more than that, I mean, come on. I
yeah,
don't think they're
yeah,
looking at the majority of the American buyers that would love to play this game. I think
yeah.
they're looking at the majority of the Europeans and anyone that basically lives in that side of area. I could be wrong,
I mean,
but it commonly looks like that,
European gamers are some of the best gamers out there. You got to admit.
right?
I mean, those are the guys you're gonna focus on because they're not gonna hesitate. And more power to them. But me, I live in a harsh economy, like most people.
Yep, that's
You know,
America for you. I mean, we're
I'm
dealing with it.
gonna,
We can't pay this
I'm,
much money for
yeah, exactly.
to
Yeah,
do
I'm
it.
playing on a gamer budget. I can only spend so much every so often. So, I basically the reason why we done this, guys, is we want to get everybody's feedback. We want to see people point us in directions that we may not have looked. Give us information, tell us a little more about what your thoughts are. And if you feel the same way we do, or if you don't, I mean, it's completely up to you. Everybody can voice opinions. We want to know what you guys think and so forth. So don't hesitate. Brown, you got anything else?
Well, pretty much, like I said, he did it. We both did it for this, but we're not slandering the game. We're not saying anything
No,
bad
no, no,
about it.
no.
We're just saying, hey, you know what? What's gonna go on with this? Because this game is beautiful. This game is amazing.
Very beautiful.
But if it's gonna be expensive like this, we live in America. We have to pay taxes. We have to pay your bills and so forth like that. We can't pay this much money for a ship that's $15,000, and that's granting
Don't.
every single
Yeah.
ship. Now, if it's a game where you basically earn it, like War Thunder, where you earn it after you rank up, you get the ships, and then you have to buy it with the points, that's understandable, or XP.
Sure. Yeah.
But if it's not, there's a problem from a lot of majority of the people.
I mean, hell, if I had to pull out my Visa card, I had a few extra bucks laying around, and I wanted a particular ship, and I didn't have enough points to get it. I could buy, a point pack or something to get enough points to get that ship. I
Right.
mean, that I can understand because those games are, great to play, great physics. They've got great looking graphics. I mean, all around good games, and they offer, the ability to pay, Visa players, as I call them. They offer those opportunities.
Now they
That's
do have a
good.
section for that. I want to stop you there. They do have a section for that. That's why I asked. That's why I'm saying that could be a feature that they have
That
in
that'd be okay.
because it's called what is it? I don't want to get it wrong. I think it's star credits or so forth like
The
that.
hard credits. Okay.
Now I can
Okay. Well.
understand if it is going to be a game where you don't have to basically have everything. You can play to earn it and stuff like that. And I would understand,
Right.
but if it's not, what are we doing? Like, what are you guys doing out there? 'Cause that
Yeah.
is can't do that. I mean,
Yeah. I
this is
mean.
only going to be a European-oriented game, or it's going to be a bunch of rich people playing it.
Yeah. I mean that's. That's the sad truth about what the game's, looking at right now. I mean,
Absolutely.
I don't want to say it that way because I would
I don't
love to get
either.
my
I mean,
hands on this game. I mean, granted, it may take a decent computer to run it, but man, I would love to play this game because it just looks awesome.
another question is, are they gonna have space combat? Of course, they're gonna have space combat, but can you get on a planet and attack and have armies and so forth? Because that would be also
Yeah,
another good factor
yeah,
in the environment. So I can understand the finances that they're currently trying to acquire. But if it's only space, then that's kind of sketchy. But
yeah,
this game does look awesome. It looks amazing. And if it's going to turn out the way it should to a gamer, then that's great. But if it's one of those spend your money till you die, yeah, it
yeah,
shouldn't be. That's commonly all I have for that one.
yeah. So guys, tell us what your gaming budget is. How much can you spend, a month on games? I mean, mine personally, I spend maybe $10 a month, so it'd probably take me a couple months to save up for a game.
Oh
you
yeah,
know that
that's
that's the reality of it.
welcome to America. I mean,
You
that's
know,
commonly
that's
for us
that's it.
American
That's
gamers.
it.
I mean,
If it wasn't for my tax return, I wouldn't have gotten some of the games I did get. But you know, I
that's the
mean, I
struggle
love
is
gaming.
real. The struggle
It
is
is.
real.
It really is. And today's gaming is probably some of the strongest gaming as far as, having a game that is worth buying, unless it's Battlefield 4. Then you wait till it's on sale. I mean, it's still a good game, but as far as a game like this, I don't have the money for it. It looks good, but where is it going to be? Where is it going to go? So that's the
Hmm.
question for everybody. Please tell us. Please inform us. We want to know. Because we're like
Educate us.
most people. Yeah, we're like most people. We really don't know a lot of what's going on because we're seeing a lot of rumors. We're not really seeing, actual facts. We want to see things from the developers. You know, how do I get in contact with the developers? That's what I want to know. I don't want to go through a form. That's not cool because I'm not talking to a developer. I'm talking to a moderator of the developer.
Yeah, basically
So
we want everybody's opinion, and if you can educate us, do it. I mean, we're not
yes,
asking about the game. We're just explaining that, hey, you know what?
yeah,
What's going on with that?
yeah. Yeah,
Because it's
share
going to
some
be
thoughts
amazing.
on it. I want to see some photos and stuff. I want to see if anybody else out there has bought something. Show off your ship to us. I want to see it. Talk about it a little bit.
Exactly.
Um, the benefits of buying or pledging. I want to know those kind of things because they don't really tell you a whole lot. I'm sure there's a lot of things behind the doors that they don't really tell you until you're there, and then you go, "Wow, this is awesome." You have access to more than what they say. And that's the kind of things we want to know. So, you know, share, guys. We would love it. Um, got anything else? I think
No,
I'm
that's pretty
pretty
much
good.
it. I hope you guys enjoy this. Subscribe to my channel and subscribe to Deadman's, and
Links will be
we'll
down
try to do
below.
a lot more of these, concerns if we ever get ahead of anything that we want to talk about, because we want you guys' feedback to see what's going on with this stuff that's going on in this world when it comes to gaming itself, because
Yeah.
a lot of gamers get upset, but that's pretty much what I'm gonna end it up at.
Yeah, a lot of gamers do, unfortunately. I mean, me personally, I just move on, you know, because there ain't a whole lot anybody can do about it.
Exactly.
But guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want us to do some more commentary talks on games or talk about or review a game, let us know. We'll do it. Um,
Absolutely.
make sure you subscribe, like if you like, dislike if you dislike, and leave your comments below, and we'll talk with you later.
Struggle is real, people.
It is.